coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Goin Deep Show. Uh-oh.
Let's do this. I want to go deep.
Go deep. Go deep.
Deep.
Fighting for the powers of because good is dumb is Goin Deep Show. Mr. Kleen, what's up?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever.
Whatever country you're from, whatever time zone you're in, we are here to provide one thing, and the one thing we're providing is killing of 20 minutes of your day. That should be our new slogan. Say goodbye to the next 20 minutes, you stupid fucks who listen to us, you know?
Yeah, it's a good way to spend 20 minutes, so, you know.
For the most part.
Yeah, we make you alleviate stress from the daily, you know, downtrodden bullshit you gotta put up with on a daily. You can listen to us talk about random bullshit that might make you laugh occasionally.
I think selfishly, it's my 20 minutes of not thinking about the bullshit that I have to do.
That's true.
Don't you think?
It is. It's self-therapy.
There's a couple different things that I always say, always make me feel good, and it's playing baseball and doing this podcast, or things where my brain, I'm just like, all of my troubles just float away. They float away into the atmosphere, and they're gone forever. Not really forever. Because as soon as the 20 minutes are over, it's like, oh, shit, I gotta fucking, you know.
Then you get another 20 minutes.
It's good. It's fine. I like giving people that little break of the action. Break in your day. Do your thing. I want to throw some shouts, okay? First off, right off the bat. You mentioned Wombat.
Wombat, yeah.
To me, every time, that's such a great reminder of the people that we listen to. And
in
for
Australia.
For those new people out there who are new to podcasting, you got 20, 30 episodes in, like, we're podcasters now. This can tell you right now the power of the podcast. I've said it a million times. We did the show for this 18th year and we're on it. Okay, we say that all the time, but you know, for all you newbies, we've had people from Australia and the freaking on the other side of the damn planet, all over the world. Yeah. But to hear the Wombat name, man, always brings me a smile to my face. It does, even though he woke me up and fucking scared the hell out of me the one time.
Oh, I bet. You know, I honestly think something did happen to Mike Seege.
He's probably dead
because his Facebook Messenger's canceled, like non-active or something like that. So I tried looking him up on Facebook. I don't know if his Facebook's active, but then I tried looking him up on his Instagram, and he hasn't posted anything in like years on Instagram.
So what we need to do, if he did really die or something like this, we need to go back and have a Seege, a shithead board, because he was really, really an integral part of keeping this show alive.
Yeah, he was.
Love that guy. He's good. Hopefully he's not dead.
Yeah, hopefully not.
We don't want any of us to be dead. Do we want death?
No, not at all.
There's very few people I would like dead. I don't want anybody dead. I feel bad if I squash an ant even by accident.
I do too, honestly.
It's a living thing, and for a brief moment, you're sitting there going like, that thing is there. It's alive. It's just wandering around, eating my fucking food. Next thing you know, you see it, you're like, fuck you, motherfucker! Pow! And you just fucking kill it.
Don't eat my food.
And then 2 seconds later, you're like, oh, that thing was living. All it was trying to do was live clean. All it was doing was living.
You could have just went Kobayashi on it, picked it up, and ate it.
I don't know. That thing could have, like, what if it got inside of my body and then it turned into some crazy... What if I became a superhero because I ate an ant?
You could be like Ant-Man, but, like, Ant-Man already exists, so what are we going to make you then? Aardvark man, you're gonna eat. You're gonna stick. You got a thing. You're gonna stick up your ass and eat yourself out, or what?
If I can have some type of part of the aardvark man, that's kind of appealing. I would. Let's put it this way: if my nickname around town was Aardvark Man, guess what? I'm down. All the ladies would love Aardvark Man, don't you think?
Yeah, he must have a massive trunk.
He must have a big old thing, or his nose is huge and he slurps up ants. One or the other. Either way, Aardvark Man would be clean. Seriously, why would you say Aardvark Man?
I don't know, man.
Oh, by the way, very, very...
Isn't it aardvark? Aren't they aardvarks? Is it an anteater? It's aardvark,
I prefer aardvark. Aardvark to me sounds like a way better word than anteater. Don't you think?
Isn't that the technical name for it, though?
Well, I don't know.
I think.
Yeah, I think it is. I think you're right on that one. This is what we talk about here, guys, on the show. 20 minutes of aardvark. Aardvark antics.
Feeding peanuts to your own ass if you had an elephant trunk.
Top story today, everybody. The bedroom habits of your partner. Okay, every time I follow this article, this is by this Cox chick. You know who I'm talking about?
Cox.
Her name is Tracy Cox. And she does all these sex tips. Go figure. Her name's Cox, and she does sex advice and tips and things.
Just the tip.
Go fucking figure. So I'm reading this headline, but it's a very long one. I'm like, what the fuck? The bedroom habits putting your partner off. Okay, Kleen? Now, here's the thing. A couple of these I look at as I'm straddling the line on as far as putting me off. Okay?
Oh, I'm sure I'm putting people off. My partner.
Tracy Cox reveals the 10 biggest passion killers from being overly loud to changing positions too often. So how many are you guilty of, Kleen? This is where we go. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
It's Mr. Kleen. Time for guilty talk with Mr. Kleen.
I am loud, but Cooch likes it. She said. She said I sound like a lion when I come.
Oh, like Mufasa? Kleen sounds like Mufasa.
All this will be yours someday, son.
All this load will be yours someday. Tracy Cox says some mood killers are guaranteed to make hot desire run cold. Kleen, can you imagine? Okay, this chick gets paid. What's her, as a writer, as somebody who's creative, make things. We had a story. What's on your agenda this weekend? She goes to a meeting with people. We got what's on tap this week? What are you doing for your article? I'm going to talk about things that have shot my boner to the ground, or have made my pussy dry up like the fucking Sahara. That's seriously? No, yeah, seriously. This is what I'm going to come up with. I'm going to come up with a list of things that makes me not want to fucking have sex.
Well, the whole thing is kind of a personal opinion almost on this, because everybody's got different weird ass taste. I've had different partners in the past that were like, I'm like, ooh, that's kind of weird. But hey, if you like it, that's good.
Part of the nice thing, or I don't know if it's just because of where I used to work, but I always love hearing or reading how they lead you into the story. How they lead you into the story. How we lead people into our stories, like, hey, my balls are sweaty, here's an itchy fucking butt crack, whatever. That's how we lead people into the story. They don't know what they're going to hear. They could be like, Kleen, did you fucking drop your balls in her face and do a little teabagging last night? Whatever. It's a weird off the wall. But every time I get to these articles, I read these headlines, and it's kind of predictable. They're going to try to be like, give you a little scenario. They're going to give you a little, what's going on. And then here's how it goes to this. I haven't read any of this article. I'm just predicting what is going to be read. I'm going to read the lead on this, okay? This is exactly what's going to happen. She's going to go paint a little picture for you, which any good journalist will do. I'm going to paint a picture. Here comes the picture. You're back from a great night out. You're kissing passionately and everything's heating up. Then, just when you're looking forward to some damn good sex, it's like someone just poured a bucket of water over the bed. Whether it's the kids being delivered back early by worn-out grandparents, your mom calling on it for advice on how to steam, or heavy metal suddenly blasting out the Alexa, when you're asked for chill, there are many reasons why hot desire suddenly runs cold. So see, this is what a professional journalist does. They go and they paint you a little picture. They lead you into the story. You see, Kleen, that's what it's all about. See, people like that. They do.
I'm down with the heavy metal just blasting out.
Me too.
Then you can just hate fuck each other.
Hate fuck. Oh, Grandma called? Well, put her on speaker.
Right, let Grandma hear this.
Yeah, Grandma's. Kleen, you're going wrong-handed. Kleen's going straight-handed, like so. Not good. A golf clap like this is not the same as backhand.
That's true.
Have you noticed that?
You get a little more slap that way.
You get a little more accurate sounding.
That's true.
Pounding when you do the back of the hand.
That is true. It's softer with firmer.
See, this sounds like I'm fucking hitting, right? This sounds more accurate.
Right.
Clapping? This, not so much.
That's
do you understand?
True.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it
Isn't that weird like that? Let's do sound effects here on the show.
There you go.
So let's get to this list here. The first, being selfish. Now, Kleen, I am not a selfish person. I would go to the extent of bringing in every former bang partner in. I literally would do this. I don't care. Let's call them up. Do we have numbers? Do we have phone numbers and shit? Kleen, You have the list. I don't really have the list of people from the past. I could probably, I'm good at like baseball statistics and things like this and keeping track of that kind of stuff. So I would venture to say, out of all of the women I've ever been with, 95 to almost 99% of them will say that I was not selfish. I'm not a selfish person.
That's good.
I'm not. Kleen, are you a selfish fucking asshole?
No, I don't think so. I think once in a while everybody can be selfish once in a while, but overall, I usually try to be a pretty understanding and giving partner, I guess.
I think the only time I've been selfish is when I've realized I've dished out over the course of a longer stretch than I've been taken. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
And
that will get me. I will be a little pissy about that. Yeah. It's like when you go to the buffet and some fat fuck is ahead of you eating too much.
Right,
And you
stop
got like
eating at the trough, you fat fuck.
she's got a pile of macaroni and cheese on her plate, and you have like 3 noodles, and you're like, you motherfucker, look at you, you big fat fucking piece of shit. That's when I will get a little selfish, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's fine. Body odor and breaking wind. Now clean.
See, that'll the body odor aspect.
Some people don't like sex when their partner has just showered because the natural musky scent her bodies give off when they're around. Now, here's the thing. Endo's that way. I told you a million times. She loves the fucking nut sweat. She loves the whole thing. The former ladies in my life also were, into they're like, oh, you're a little sweaty. You cut the grass. You did this. Grass cutting aphrodisiac. Plus, I'm Mexican. I got a little tamale coming out of my skin. There's a little extra smells there.
I love tamale, but not in that way.
Kleen loves the little tamale.
I do.
Tamale.
I used to have this old lady that lived next to me, this little old lady. She'd make tamales, and I'd buy like 4 or 5 dozen at a time.
I love that shit.
I miss that a little.
I love tamales. I could eat them fucking all year long. I hate when they're not in season, because in season is like Christmas time. You know.
That's true.
So I had a tamale. What's funny about this is being the Mexican that I am, I had a tamale like 3 days ago. This is like if I go a while without a tamale, dude, there's some problems, you know? It's like
I'm fucking jealous.
It's like going for it's like not getting blown. If you go for a while without getting blown, you're just like, where's my blow? Where I gotta get some blow.
The great thing about tamales is you can eat them while you're getting blown.
I need to stand corrected here. I don't do blow. There has never been cocaine. Endo calls me out on the cocaine thing all the time. She's like, you're a cokehead. I'm like, I don't know how many cokeheads you've been with, but I'm not a cokehead.
Cokeheads are usually skinny.
Plus, I have no problems telling people accuracies in my life, okay? I can tell you with 100% certainty that one of the things I love about this Lucifer TV show that I watch is the fact that he doesn't lie. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why not? The truth will hurt.
He does not give a fuck.
The truth will hurt, but it will be the truth. Anyway, let's get back to this fucking list. I know there's a bunch of fucking idiots out there going like, kid, just get to the fucking list. Rushing into penetration. Now, this one to me, under the certain circumstances, rushing into penetration, I have been more. I'm not that way. I'll tease and slap and rub the fucking dick on the clit and shit and do all the teasing, more so than I'm rushing into it.
Yeah, I find my partner Gooch, he wants me to rush
it. Get it in!
Yeah, a lot of times she rushes the issue like, come on, I want you in me.
Stick it in, bitch!
I'm like, okay. Who am I to say no?
So, yeah, foreplay is probably pretty important. Having limited time. Okay.
Oh, yeah, all the time. That sucks.
That's true that it does suck, but is that a boner killer? Because sometimes...
No, not at all. Sometimes the quickies are fun sometimes.
You're out at the bar. We got 5 minutes before we need to get the fuck out of here. You go do some shit. I know J-Mac is a big fan of this. He got caught by the cops banging his current wife in the parking lot at the Steinhaus. I mean, it's just... there's sometimes where it becomes spontaneous and nice, and that's how you do it, Eyeing off their phone. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is where this bitch is running out of ideas. Okay?
Right. That has nothing to do with sexual stuff.
You're in the moment enjoying some rather good sex, but when you open your eyes to look at your partner, you catch them staring to read a text that just came in. To me, the phones have completely destroyed relationships. The internet has destroyed relationships. As many as it has built, it has fucking destroyed.
Hey, the only way my partners open her eyes to see me on my phone is I'm videotaping that shit.
I like that. Bring it. So how many more things are on this goddamn list? She's running out of ideas. Those rushing into penetration. We talked about having limited time, eyeing the phone, talking too much, or too dirty.
Never.
Clean. This one's got you written all over it.
Never be too dirty.
1 in 5 people have ended a sex session because their partner's dirty talk. Turn them off. Have you ever had that word? Because you're a shit talker from there.
Oh, I am. And a lot of, like, okay, all the women I've dated, I can't say most women, but all the women I've dated get really turned on by it, and they like to, and they feel intimidated trying to talk shit back, but then they grow into it their own, after a while.
So the ones that are quiet, when they start talking back, what do they say? What do they say?
At first they're like, I feel so embarrassed when I say things. They say just, I don't know, just like, oh, I want your cock in me, just simple things. They don't go into detail, and sometimes they don't even say, I just want you in me.
One of my favorite
talk.
One of my favorite things I've ever heard, out of any time I've been banging, is chicks just looks at me, locks eyes, and just goes, pound that pussy. I'm like, whoa, I'm president fucking just spontaneous and below, man.
I was banging this
chick. Hot shit.
I was banging this chick once, and this is like total millennial thing. She said, I'm banging her. She squirts all over. I almost slip. And she's like, you got a bomb-ass cock. I'm like, a bomb-ass cock.
Wow.
I'm like, wow. I'm like, all right, thanks.
Wow, clean.
But she made me almost
you
slip
dropped
in the
the
puddle.
bomb-ass cock on me, baby.
I'm like, well, thank you.
Dude.
I think the term bomb is a good thing nowadays.
How much squirtage did she do?
Quite a bit.
Was this
enough on the wood floors to almost make you fall.
No shit.
Yeah.
Cooch did this?
No, it wasn't Cooch. This is an ex-partner in the past, years ago.
So some of these, like I said, some of these I disagree with a little bit because I don't know. I don't mind this shit talk. I used to have, girls like to hear that shit sometimes. I'm always just like, suck it, suck it, suck it,
suck it.
Make derogatory comments. Oh God, here we go. Here comes their inner child. Dad yelled at me one time.
Why would you make derogatory comments during sex? You know what I mean? Like,
well, if you're about to come or she's about to come, it'd be hilarious to make a fucking smart ass comment as a joke. And I know the Dr. Nurse F show, there was the story that Nurse Fiona was getting banged by her hubby. And it was on Valentine's Day. You've heard this story, haven't you?
I think so.
And he's like, "Who's your Valentine?" You've heard this before. Mm-hmm. So it's like, maybe, sometimes when you have the right partner, you can make these comments and joke and do some shit.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, in hindsight, during the moment, obviously, during the moment, it's probably not as appropriate to do that shit, but I'm guessing it's pretty funny when you do it.
So is it appropriate, like when she's right about to come, to say, hey, your sister makes that same face right before she comes too.
And you lock on, and she locks on for the rodeo. Isn't that what that's called?
Yep, just hold on tight.
Hold on tight for the rodeo. Her looking visibly disappointed when she sees his penis or erection. Him saying, wow, that bra really did you a favor.
Oh,
when
shit.
you take it off. Anyone saying something that someone's been tucking into the biscuits during lockdown, haven't they? As they look pointedly at your tummy. Oh.
Damn. Someone apparently doesn't want to get laid.
Well, yeah. So that, to me, that's like a last resort. It's one of those, I want to get some fucking action. But maybe, just maybe, this isn't a good idea. What can I possibly say to steer this off the ramp? You know what I'm saying? I want to get the fuck out of here, but my dick's telling me, let's fuck still, instead of just going home and jerking off. So, all right, Kleen. Now I'm gonna fire through these last few. Being too noisy, constantly changing positions, having pets in the room, dude. The pets in the room thing. Jesus fucking Christ, the fucking peanut gallery watching as you're banging, and them like staring at you after you're done, like, are you going, what's going on? Hey, what are you doing? Why is someone,
What's that funny smell?
Why is there cum in my fur?
Why am I rolling in this wet spot?
Everybody, it's Goin Deep Show time. Mr. Kleen, let's final word this show.
As usual, clean if it's dirty.
Thank you guys for tuning in to our What shoots your boner to the ground episode of this program. If you'd like to reach out to us, studio at Goin Deep Show is the email to do that. Hit the GDS.com for our back catalog while you can do it. Things disappear. Things are disappearing from there, and it's disappearing. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. Check it out. Do some more. But always do the thing you should do, and that's chill out till the next one.
Dude, I got a sticky taste. Dude, you should sniff my stinky feet. This smell happens to attract. Mr. Kleen's no smell like a cloud. You just read the dick on a tin. I'm drinking coffee this morning. I'm making me some ago.
All right, you ready to go? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Hey, you don't say that.
That's deep.
Go deep.
Did you like that? And I'm so excited that you're here with me today.
This fucking station sucks now. Yeah.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. Hi guys, it's me, the Kid AG. This is the Goin Deep Show. We appreciate you guys hanging out. Mr. Kleen, what's up?
Yeah, how you doing, kid?
Sweating my balls off over here, you know it. That's how we operate, that's how we roll here.
It's all right.
Sweaty nad sack. It's gonna stick to my leg. It's gonna be all sorts of nonsense.
We're burning calories while doing the show.
We're in a sauna.
Sauna.
Just as long as Kleen doesn't get topless in this sauna, nobody wants to see his hairy. Do you have a hairy chest?
Yeah, not crazy hairy, but
He's
it's
got a
hairy.
hamburger.
No, I don't have any hamburgers. Just
Are you like David Hasselhoff?
I don't have the Hoff. I don't have the Hoff hamburger.
Hamburger Hoff? Hamburger
helper.
Hamburger helper. What the fuck? But this is the Goin Deep Show, though. We're going to kill 20 of your minutes. Just begin now. If you don't want to kill 20 minutes, get the fuck out, okay? Just get the fuck out. You want us to wait for you?
Literally.
Get the fuck out, okay? This is 20 minutes of what we're going to talk about today. Oral sex. Is it cheating? That's the big question of the day.
Eating ain't cheating.
I wouldn't. Well,
That's not what they used to say.
I don't agree with that 100%, dude.
I don't at all.
I believe if there's any physical contact with another human being, that is cheating.
I think even like dirty texting somebody back and forth
Yep.
is cheating.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any type of mental, anytime you're doing something
That's inappropriate,
that
and you know it's inappropriate, and you're hiding it, erasing messages. Then
anytime you're doing something that you wouldn't not allow, but you wouldn't want your significant other to do, that is cheating 100%. Doesn't matter if it's a little innocent text. It doesn't matter if it's, I'm going to go and do this with this person and not with that person. Anytime you make the conscious decision to do something with somebody else as opposed to the person who you think, oh, maybe this person would do it, or this person would want to hang out and do this in that type of way.
Oh yeah,
That's cheating, everybody. But according to this article, it says the oral sex isn't cheating debate is alive and well. Now, I didn't even know this was a debate.
hey, Bill Clinton used it.
Sexual double standards in which women and men are judged differently for the same sexual behavior will probably sound familiar to most people. The classic one centers on multiple sex partners. Men who are promiscuous are lauded as studs, yes, Lotharios or ladies' men, while women who have a lot of sex get called sluts and whores because that's what they are. Sluts are whores.
No, I don't categorize women like that. I really don't. I say good for you.
I let the rest of
I
let the rest of the world do that instead. I don't need to even do that. This is the established norm.
I don't, because I appreciate their skills that they've acquired over the years.
We've had this conversation before on the show about this, because what it comes down to is women have to give permission to be penetrated by
Right.
men.
Oh, yeah.
Men are in the constant hunt for partner, and we get told no. Men get told no constantly, even by your significant other. No, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I got a headache. I got 5 million excuses why I don't want to fucking do this. No. So you get the no all the time. Okay,
Right.
This is part of life. Even the most horned up, sexy person, the woman that you're with, okay, still will deny you and say no sometimes. Okay, guy, Kleen, when's the last time you said no to sex? Chick comes up, grabs your nuts. I'm talking with your woman who you're with. Who
I don't ever remember it in my life.
I never say no to nothing.
I don't think I've ever said it in my life.
Dude, I can't remember. I mean, there's probably once or twice that the women will call me out and be like, probably because I'm either hurt, injured, or I just got done playing baseball all weekend. I'm sore as fuck, and but even then, I will be like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Right.
Okay?
I might have limited mobility, but we'll make this work.
So, what's your point, kid? Why are men called studs if they can land? Usually they're attractive people. When's the last time you thought of it, or saw a stud who was some fat, blubbery piece of shit who's just, you know what I'm saying? A stud usually is an attractive person who can get as much pussy as he wants to get. That's why they call him a stud. A woman, though, she's in complete control. So if she decides, I'm gonna give this up, I'm giving this up to you. Here you go. Here's my flower. Right. Slam it in there. Just come on, slam it.
The guy might refuse it, but she has the right to give it up.
The complete control of everything when it comes to that is in the woman's hands. So if she decides she's going to be a loose fucking hooker, why should you not be expected to be called loose fucking hooker? Please, I mean, I know there's going to be some women out there who are going to be like, he's in the wrong. This isn't right. He shouldn't say these things. I'm not saying this. This article here has said these double standards exist. Let's continue to see what else. I gotta move all this fucking shit out of the way here. Classic one centers on the multiple sex partners, blah, 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 blah. Men who cheat on their wives aren't exactly praised, but they'll often get a pass. Women who do the same, on the other hand, risk sullying their social reputations. First of all, it's none of anybody's business.
Right.
I don't know what your business is with your girl. So you bring up some subjects, but I don't know what your take is. Your cooch could be letting you do whatever you want, and that's between the two of you. It has nothing to do with me or my judgment of you. There's a different sex double standards, however, that it isn't one that exists between two partners. And of course, here comes where this person is talking about their new book. I'm not even going to name the new book. So I spent some time exploring the underlying psychology of infidelity, thanks to the way men get a pass for their promiscuity. You might assume men are more likely to rationalize their promiscuity. You might assume men are more likely to rationalize their own cheating than women. It's because men are made to go out and impregnate the planet. Right. I've said this a million times. I think it's Bruce, what the hell is his name? Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis?
Mr. Bruce Willis had a quote about that. Men are on the planet and see as many possible ways to create another human life. You see a woman, why are you attracted to a woman? Multiple reasons.
Well, look at Nick Cannon. He's a perfect example.
Oh, exactly. That motherfucker's an idiot. Nick Cannon.
He's got a loose cannon.
So this person is taking on this double standard. It turns out that each side is just as likely to play mental gymnastics when it comes to justifying their behaviors. And again, I think that's true. I think the last sentence kind of sums it up. But it says hypocrisy. It's all about hypocrisy. What's behind the classic sexual double standard in which men get more or pass for having multiple sex partners? Part of the answer lies with men's evolved mating psychology. So it's kind of what I said right here. We're talking bang, 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 bang. So I don't know, Kleen. Do you think the eating ain't cheating?
No, I really think it's cheating. I do.
I do too. Unless you fell asleep. What if you fell asleep, Kleen? These are scenarios. Mm-hmm. It's time for scenarios, Mr. Kleen. Let's say you fall asleep. You're drunken. You're in a drunken state. And your cooch is with you, and she has friends over, and her friend's horny as hell. Cooch is like, you're horned up. Oh, God, I know. I just want a face. I just want to ride a face. And Cooch goes, well, here's what we should do. Come over here. I will let you ride Mr. Kleen's face. I will let you ride. Okay, you're sleeping. You're sleeping.
And all of a sudden, a pussy's in my face.
All of a sudden, you got a snatch right up in your face. Obviously, you recognize the snatch as not being one that you recognize. You know what I'm saying? You're like, whoa, this isn't the normal meat curtains that I'm used to licking.
Right. That's what I would assume. You would recognize it more than likely. You'd be like, oh, no.
So is that cheating? No, it's not cheating because Cooch was the one that told you to do that. But
Right. No, but
and also, let's be honest.
I'd be pushing that bitch off though.
Let's be real. That's rape. That's not even fucking.
Right. Exactly.
That's not even cheating.
We're getting Mr. Clean.
Clean's getting fucking raped.
Hey, at least I'm getting raped by a female. That's good.
Oh my god, yeah. Don't even. Ugh. No, I'm not against the gays or anything. I'm just against rape of me. I don't give a shit. I'm against all raping of me.
He says, of me.
Of me? I don't care. Hey, man.
Me.
I guess I'm against all rape in general, but I'm more so against the rape of me. Me. So throughout human history, you'll see men in power lay down parameters that gave themselves more latitude for promiscuity. I don't agree. Okay, she's going to come up with a million different ways that that's the truth. But the thing is, women have all the power as far as it goes. Because, like we've said a million times, you can't. Can a guy get raped really? But except by another dude and in prison? Yes, I get that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, you're either going to be into it and you're going to get excited and erect, or you're not. And it's hard to push a rope, up a rabbit hole without having some kind of force behind it.
See, now this goes into our psychology, being the heterosexual males that we are, because we have to now include all of the other possible ways that you could possibly be raped. This is very much like describing how to turn a double play in baseball. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Well, here we go, guys. You can ball hit to third, throw to second with a man on, throw over to first, double play. Bases loaded, ball hit to the pitcher, throws home, throw to first, double play. There's a million different ways that you can do this.
Now they're fucking throwing to center field and right, and they're still getting people out.
So I just I'm I don't know. To me, eating is cheating. And I've dealt with this firsthand, Kleen. I have dealt with this firsthand. Yep, I'm definitely down with the agreeing with the eating being cheating thing. Because it's just like, to me, nah. If someone else, here's what it comes down to me. If someone else gives you pleasure in a way that I could potentially give you pleasure, I'm tapped out. Don't care. Here's what it boils down to, even in this respect. Okay. Here's what it boils down to in this respect. If Endo will go and get a massage, and I'm like, well, sweet, I don't gotta fucking ever give her a massage again. I'm not gonna fucking. You could ask me if someone else is giving you even that amount. Okay.
Oh, you can't even a massage.
Yep. I tap out. I'm like, okay, cool. I will never give her a massage.
Wow.
If she's gonna pay to go have somebody professionally do that. Fuck yeah, dude! I don't gotta fucking do it. Well, think about it, man.
So are you allowed to get a professional hand job then?
I don't know, man.
It's no different than a rub out, right?
If I go to the old green spa, is that what you're saying?
Well, you can go anywhere. You can go, get a $5 crack whore in Saginaw.
Toothless. I will only go toothless.
Ruthless, toothless.
Toothless crack whore.
Right.
I'm guessing they're cheaper than a massage.
Yeah, I would. Like $5 to $10, I'm sure.
That's where my take is on all this stuff.
And you're supporting a single mother, probably.
What, the stripper mommies?
Stripper or a crack whore or whatever.
Everybody, we're dealing right now with my fucking little mousy poo here. Took a shit, so this is not working. So I gotta lean up and do trackpad. God damn, I can't do show notes with no fucking mouse, Kleen.
Well, you gotta stop flicking your mouse.
Kleen, what's the age difference between you and the woman that you've been with, the youngest, or the age difference, or older or younger, Kleen? Because you're 50, so
20 years was the
max.
My
God, you banged a 71-year-old?
A 71.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Kleen, when was this? Yep. Please tell me you were only 20 and she was only 41.
No, it was the other way around. I was 40 and she was 20.
Oh, I was confused. Math works in two directions. Woman 26 reveals she's married a man 28 years her senior just 3 months after meeting him on YouTube, having only seen him in person 3 times. Stupid fucking moron.
Wow.
What the fuck, dude?
She must have an amazing pussy.
It's funny that you think that, because that's the first thing I thought. I'm like, you always look at it from the guy's perspective, of course, because we're guys. But what the fuck is going through her head? 26 years, that is a long fucking time, man. He's been You know, how many times you been around the block when you're 26 at that point?
Yeah, well, 26 is 26 years. So
Yeah, I had a 4-year-old when I was 26, man.
How old is she though? How old is she now?
She's 26, and the age difference is 28 years.
Oh, 20 years.
So he's almost 30 years older than her.
So he's 54, right?
58, I think.
58?
No, 54, you're right. Sarah Henderson, 26, from Ann Arbor, Michigan. First connected with her husband, Darren, 54, from Kansas City, Missouri, on YouTube back in 2020. She launched her inspirational and self-growth channel. Oh, God. Jesus fucking Christ.
He's giving her some self-growth.
So here's the thing is, she launched these channels around your ideal self. At the same time, he started a channel about dogs called Dog Guy Darren.
Oh, I thought he was going to call it.
That's adorable.
I thought he was going to call it Doggy Style.
That's what I would have called it Doggy Style. Darren initiated a conversation with Sarah after seeing a comment she'd left on a video, and their friendship quickly blossomed into romance. The couple wed this past January. After only meeting in person 3 times, Sarah has since moved to Missouri to be with him, and they are now happily living together as husband and wife.
You know exactly how this went. He saw the comment. He perused her profile, like
He did a little
YouTube
creep
profile.
searching?
Yep. And they said, "Oh, that fucking bitch is hot. I'm replying back."
Let's bring her up here, Kleen. I got a picture. There's pictures of her.
I don't know if she's hot, but I'm guessing she probably is.
Let's see
For his sake.
if this goddamn fucking thing will load.
That's usually how the guy's mentality works.
Well, hotness does kind of reign.
It does. It draws you in. It's the interest, at least, originally.
She's pretty
Yeah,
attractive.
she's a good-looking girl.
This
yeah.
guy does not look 54. He's definitely doing
No,
some
he looks
facial
good.
coloring. He's doing the whole thing.
Yeah, he looks good. He just might have good genetics, too, though. Some of my family members didn't go gray at all until, like, their 70s.
So I'm not. I have less of a problem with this.
Yeah.
I'm not judgmental over
Good
this.
for you,
age.
dude. Good for you.
Exactly. Where my judgment lies with any of this, okay, is here. Let me actually. I can switch this over so we can. You guys on the interweb, you want to see what we're talking about? Let's go here. Oh, there we go. All right, here she is. There they are, right there. She's attractive. She looks like she's got a little.
Yeah.
She's got a little game. You know what I'm saying? Here's where my problem lies with anything involved with this story. It's this one right here. She launched an inspirational and self-growth channel. Okay? Kleen.
Hey,
Why?
I'm sure he sent her some pictures of self-growth.
Inspiration and self-growth. I mean, come on, man. Really? Do we need any more of this Tony Robbins bullshit out there right now?
Hey, you know what?
No. Okay, everybody.
Just shoot your load right down her throat right there, people. Just hit her tonsils. Try to practice.
She's got her tongue out, man. Just shoot some fucking load into that. Just spray it. Just,
Tongues out, comes out.
Oh, God. So that to me is more offensive than the story. Realistically, for any guy who can get a girl who's this much younger, 28 years is a long fucking.
Good for you. Good for you, buddy.
It's a lot of fucking years different, Kleen. Can you do that, you think? What's the age difference between you and the cooch?
Just 2.
Oh, see? Clean. You've done this in the past, though, when it's...
Not 28, only
you've
20.
Had youngsters in
only
the
20.
past. I want to talk to you guys about me being a Latino.
No, really?
I don't know if... Well, the thing is, though, I don't associate with that term, I guess. I mean, to me, I don't know. I don't... Clean. Have you ever referred to me as a Latino? No. And what is this Latin X thing that people are using and shit like this? I don't know. I just don't associate it with any part of that part of my heritage, I guess, I just don't. Do you think when you think of me, do you think, yeah, here's my Mexican friend Alan?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't really think of. I really don't think of any of my friends that way. In all honesty, yeah, I really don't. And I don't think of that. They're my friends. I don't give a shit what they are.
The reason I bring this up is because earlier in the program we were talking about double standards and women and men and how women are considered this versus guys are considered that and all these things. This headline I read, and I knew exactly what they're talking about right off the bat. It says, if you are done with expectations for Latinas to serve the men in the house, I hear you. So this is another women's article where she's talking about how men get served first because they were the breadwinners. They went out and they worked their asses off. They come home and then all the food was made.
It's traditional.
It's very traditional. I witnessed this firsthand growing up. where the Christmas dinners and stuff with my Garcia side of the family, and the men would all get up and go into the kitchen and do the stuff. And I think that I was always like baffled by it. I'm like, oh, that's why. What is that? You know, their grandma and serving all the boys first and doing all the thing. But then you just, I don't know. I never thought of it.
It was that way in my family.
According to this, though, they need that tradition needs to end. Don't you love when traditions need to end and new traditions need to begin?
It was I come from a German and Polish family, and they do the same thing.
So it's just, it's just a different time.
You know what?
So clean. Our new tradition. New tradition. No, go for it. I'm sorry.
Nowadays, what the current modern day Latina does is she says, "Oh, you want some tamales? I ate some tamales. Eat my ass." There you go.
I was going to say we should start new traditions. If these old ones are going to go away, and I think the new tradition should be they should serve you food while jerking you off.
Right.
New tradition. We're going to start right here. Do you guys want new traditions? You want things to start anew? I believe you got ideas and they're wonderful. I think we have ideas and ours are wonderful as well. So that's what's going to happen. Jerk me off while I eat food.
Or as soon as you enter the room, they suck your cock.
Oh,
like a king, they just drop.
Now you're talking. Everybody, kid, this is the Goin Deep Show. Hit the GDS.com. Game over, motherfuckers. We'll see you soon. Chill to the next one.
coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid, oh. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Fuck yes.
Will encourage you, uplift you, and hopefully add a little bit of laughter in your day.
That is a scientific fact!
Fighting for evil. Good be damned. It's a Goin Deep Show. I'm the kid. Hey, what's up? Kleen, what's going down?
What's up, you internet motherfuckers? How you doing?
It's a free-for-all!
In a loving way. Motherfuckers in a loving way.
It's time to kill 20 minutes. Guys, be prepared. You're going to drive right now, or you're going to be walking, or you're going to be flicking your bean, or doing whatever the fuck you do.
Or fucking your old lady.
You ever wonder how many times people have flicked their bean to us?
I don't know.
Kleen, you know that has happened in the past.
Has it?
Come on, dude. You're in somebody's spank bank. You know that.
Well, yeah.
There's probably some
I don't know
fat
about-
hooker that you banged.
I don't know about our listeners, you know. Mike Seege's mom, possibly.
I think there's some fat hookers that Kleen has banged over the years that that was like you were the peak of their sexual get. You know what I'm saying?
It's quite possible.
And they masturbate to you. They do.
Yep.
Which is disturbing as all get out. Kleen.
I know, isn't it?
Kleen is
It's not-
disturbed.
It is.
I'm totally disturbed by such antics.
Did it make you throw up in your mouth?
Oh, God.
That's why I drink this summer shandy, so I don't throw up in my mouth.
Hey, buddy, what's on tap for us today here? We're not really what's on tap. We don't do that fucking queer-ass, stupid bullshit segment
What
anymore.
are we imbibing?
What's on tap? Or like this fucking red-eye bullshit. Have you ever tuned into that stupid shit he's attempting to do?
I've listened to a couple episodes.
Yeah, it's
just kinda
great.
see what it's about.
It's great. The final words, right? Final words, what's on tap, or two idiots talking about gaming bullshit, right? Let's talk about gaming bullshit and say over a million fucking times in the show. That's your drinking game for that fucking bullshit. Everybody, if you'd like to go check it out, though, definitely go to their website. Yeah, I encourage you to go to what is it? What's the name of that stupid fucking bullshit show that they have?
Summertime or something?
4 Islands for Popularity.com. Go to the .com, guys. We encourage you to definitely do that. We do. Go there and check that shit out. Not to be confused with Red Eye Sex Robot Time. Anyway, big pussy fucking piece of shit.
Pussy.
Today's episode, though, has things in it here that we didn't get to in the last one. We tried to talk about Latinos last time, you know, and how I don't associate with them. Except when it comes to my rage and anger and my Speedy Gonzalez imitations and shit like that.
And you're craving for
Tamales, my tamale. So let's dive into headlines. The first one, Sexpert says women should never get married because it overwhelmingly benefits men. I can say for something that I could agree with them. Just on one thing that she's probably going to bring up. Women, when guys are married, they live longer because they have a woman to take care of them. It's true. I remember reading this years ago. When you're married, you settle in a little bit. You have someone else to take care of you. Now, I'm not saying you're more healthy by any stretch of the imagination.
I have a theory on that too.
What is it?
Because I think you're partying a lot more and doing crazier shit and
Having fun.
yeah, having fun and having fun wears you out.
Having fun does wear you out, but I think what it does, it puts you into I'm living life. You ever think to yourself when you have like a few moments and you sit there and you're just kind of like, you catch your breath for a few minutes and you think to yourself, okay, what's been going on? Have I been taking life too seriously? Have I been doing A, B, C, D? What are the things that I don't do now that I used to do? Am I living life? These are the questions you ask yourself as you get up there in the age department. So, Kleen, do you still live life? You still, going crazy, doing all the things that you wish you could do?
I've never had the opportunity to do all the things I've wished I could have done. Just never could have done.
Oh man, why?
I just too responsible. That's my downfall. That is one of my downfalls, some of my flaws of character, I could say.
Being responsible is a flaw. I don't think that's a flaw. Being a conservative, straight-laced person.
Yeah, and the majority of my life, which most people wouldn't believe me at all hearing me say this, but the majority of my life is pretty straight-laced and very conservative.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have that when you have the potential to come in here and be fucking idiots, right? So let's get back to the story now that we've killed the first 5 minutes of the show. Relationship experts has said women should never get married. because it overwhelmingly benefits men. Nadia Bokode, Australia. Ooh, Australia.
From there up, just the eyes. Who she look like?
Duff from MTV Video Music.
I'm not thinking the hair, but just the eyes. Nurse Fiona.
No.
You don't think the eyes are similar? I think the eyes are very similar. Eyebrows, at least.
Kleen, are you jerking to these eyeballs here?
No,
She's pretty hot, I don't lie.
But no, I think she's got very similar
Nadia
eyes.
Bokode, Bokody, Australia. Shared a post on her Instagram explaining why women should avoid tying the knot with the opposite gender. So wait a second now. I like how we have to determine this now that everybody can marry every goddamn inanimate object and shit. She explains, marriage is a sexist, patriarchal construct that overwhelmingly benefits men and disadvantages women. Overwhelmingly.
Well, the whole,
Woo!
the whole thing
man.
is apparently she hasn't dealt with a lot of the younger generation because most of the younger generation has no clue how to cook or clean as far as females whatsoever. The guys usually do.
Married men earn more, live longer. As a result of the unpaid domestic labor, women are expected to perform for them. I don't have any expectations of my significant other in the doing these things department. In fact, she would probably back me up on this. When she says, I'll go do this, I'll go cut the grass, I'll go do this, I'll go do this, and I tell her no all the time. I don't want that to be something that is an expectation of her. I don't like that because I don't want her to have expectations of me. It's kind of a selfish thing on my part. I will handle the things that I need to handle and want to handle, or I will let them fucking fall by the wayside and not handle them. But I don't want to give expectations onto someone else, similar to the way that this person is saying that men are kind of putting that labor on women. If you think about that.
But the whole thing is, too, is I'm kind of like in the middle of both what you said and the traditional values. I traditionally take on the harder stuff being an older male. I'm like, okay,
you got the camera is bouncing like a fucking
okay.
Snoop Dogg video.
My arms a lot. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I'll like mow the grass, do the snow, shit like that, all the heavy labor stuff like that. But at the same time, I love to cook, and I'm pretty good at cleaning. I clean.
Mr. Kleen cleans?
Yeah, Mr. Kleen cleans. Yeah.
I'm shocked by this.
And I don't mind doing it.
Coronavirus, 1 minute.
Mr. Kleen loves to clean. Conversely, unmarried women live longer, earn more, and report greater happiness levels. I'll agree with that, because they don't got to deal with stupid fucking idiot guys. Guys are fucking retarded. We are dumb. We are never telling. God, even the most put together.
Oh yeah.
Normal, the most straight-laced guy, the guy who has his shit together. Him and his boyfriend love that, okay? But even the guy who you think is providing every possible thing for you, we're still these fucked up pieces of shit inside. And if this veil of, what you see as the normal guy is there, in the back of our brains, we are running our mouths like fucking crazy. I don't know how often throughout the day I am biting my tongue. Inner dialogue for me used to not exist. I used to really say whatever the fuck I thought. It's only over the course of the last probably 15 years I've decided I'm saving those inner thoughts for right here on this microphone. Okay, but throughout the day, man, my tongue should be fucking chopped off at this point with me biting my fucking tongue everywhere I go. Everywhere I go.
See, I have to disagree with that. With the married men living longer, because
when they're with somebody, I think they do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you're with somebody, think of this. Okay, when you're a single guy, you're just hanging out with your friends, stuff like that. You don't have all that drama in your life as far as emotional meltdowns.
Oh God!
Girlfriends having friends with fights with their girlfriends and drama there.
Well,
they bring a lot of. They really do. I don't get me wrong. I love my girlfriend, but even my girlfriend has emotional breakdowns that are very simple. Simple things.
Everybody does.
But it seems like women do more than men. I don't know.
No,
maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know, because there are certain things where I'm in this constant mode of what you do, I get to do. You ignore me, I ignore you. You go do something here, I go do something there. Whatever you do, whatever you have established you do, I get to do. And you cannot fucking tell me otherwise because you did it. You have done this. I get to do this. You get to do that. I get to do that. Equality equals the same thing. If you're doing some shit or I'm going somewhere or doing this thing, and guess what? At the drop of a dime, I can literally do any of the things that you have done because you have no fucking foot to stand on.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's just that's how it is.
No, I agree.
I usually will let the person do the lead. You do this. If I don't agree with that, be prepared for me to do something that you're not going to agree with. It's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, makes sense.
So whether that undermines the relationship, hey, man, you've established that. The bar has been set. The line has been drawn. You crossed it. I'm going to cross it as well. Just how it is. Just what it's going to be. People want to talk equal stuff. That's exactly what it means.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
Research additionally shows while the higher a man's IQ is, the more likely he is to marry, which means his IQ is not that fucking high. He doesn't know statistics and numbers, apparently.
Apparently he's stupid.
And it's the opposite.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's as likely he is to marry. For women, the opposite is true. So the lower the IQ, the least. I don't get that at all. So this woman, she seems like she's down on a relationship. She had a bad time in a relationship, and that's just her thing. She added that fully expects that fragile men will now flood her comment section and call her a man-hater.
I don't give a shit enough to
I don't
flood
get.
her.
Yeah, we're bringing this up as a subject to mainly say I agree with this chick. Don't get fucking married.
Yeah, and
I don't give a shit what you say. Don't get fucking married. Period. It's not worth it. You can be with somebody, care about that person without the state getting involved. I said it a million fucking times. There will never be an opportunity or an instance ever from here until I fucking burned when I die that I'm ever going to get married. Fuck that dumb shit. It's just never going to happen. I don't care. It's never going to happen.
If this 10 years down the road, if kid doesn't get married, we're pulling this clip back up.
No. I can assure you with 100,000% certainty. You can save this clip right now. I'll clip it for you. I'll put it up on I'mNeverGettingMarried.com, okay, or wherever the fuck it is. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. Fuck it. And you can't give me a scenario where you can tell me where it would. You can't try to make up a scenario right now where Kleen would be like, well, maybe I should get married. Maybe I should stick a gun in my mouth and blow my fucking head off too. I mean, give me a scenario where that's going to be the fucking way to go. You can't. It's impossible.
Raven Riley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Raven Riley. This loose hooker who has a fucking flesh bot. She comes in and wants to get married. Fuck you. Get the hell out of here, you fucking whore.
You're marrying her flesh bot.
Dude, I'd rather marry a fucking flesh bot. As long as it looks like the pussy part, not the mouth part.
Right, exactly. Yeah, both. Flip ends.
So I agree with this woman. Don't fucking marry. Don't get married, okay? People, statistically, what's going on right now with all these millennials, they're not getting married anyway.
No,
Come on.
no.
Fuck that. Bill Gates apparently was a bully. No shit. No fucking shit. The richest man in the world can do whatever the fuck he wants. Oh, he's a bully? Oh, earth-shattering. It's spinning. Can't fucking believe it. Oh, God.
Imagine that.
Four Microsoft employees accused Bill Gates of being an office bully, whose catchphrase was, "That's the stupidest fucking idea I've ever heard," and claim he pursued sexual affairs with employees and journalists. Okay, yeah. Okay.
He's a guy.
This is exactly what I was talking about before.
He's a guy.
Do you think his intelligence is good? Do you think he has a high IQ? Okay. Even this motherfucker, high IQ, still ruled by his dick. Think about it.
Yeah.
65-year-old Bill Gates has come under scrutiny after he and Melinda Gates announced their divorce back in May. As reports emerge of his alleged extramarital affairs, Microsoft billionaire has also faced criticism over the nature of his relationship with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, which, yeah, that's probably, he probably should have a magnifying glass on that one for damn sure.
Yeah, like they say, a stiff dick has no conscience.
Four Microsoft employees accused him of being a bully in an inside report. So 4 whole people over the course of how many times? Okay, yes, don't get me wrong. One person who you make a sexual advance on who doesn't want that and they complain can drag you to the fucking planet and you're done for. But he's also a fucking billionaire with a high IQ and a bully who own one of the biggest companies on the fucking planet. You live by a different set of rules. I don't care what you say. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't buy different. Nope, you shouldn't. That's true.
You do.
But that doesn't change the fact that he's going to, and he does.
Right, because he has enough money to bury you somewhere in the deepest part of the Sahara Desert.
Not just you. He can bury your entire fucking family.
Exactly. All your friends, everybody associated with each other.
Oh, okay. You're accusing me of something? Guess what? You are wiped off the face of the earth. What happened to this person's email accounts? I don't know. They're gone. They just disappeared. Melinda Gates herself was a Microsoft employee, having been hired as a product manager in '87 when Gates first asked her out months after flirting with her.
There you go. He sexually assaulted her, probably.
Right.
Verbally. I fucked her.
In today's modern time, how are you even expected to start a relationship with anyone if the sensitivity levels have been so amplified that you can't, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. That's an 87. You can flirt. How do you flirt? You flirt a little. You throw a little thing out. See if they respond. They throw something back. You throw something back.
Right.
You up the ante each time.
And the whole problem is nowadays people are working so much. Where do you have time to have a social life? The only place you have time to flirt with anybody is at work, more than likely.
This headline here says why flirting is good for your mental health. It's good for your mental health. It's not good for your partner's mental health. I guess if you're a single person and you're flirting,
yeah,
it's no big fucking deal. That's fine.
Flirting's a lot of fun when you're single.
The thing is, so let's say you catch Cooch flirting with somebody else. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that, Kleen?
If she's flirting?
Yep.
I'm kind of forgiving on the flirting thing because I'm kind of a natural flirt myself without even realizing I'm doing it sometimes. So I'll cut a little slack there. I think
you gotta have. There's got to be some guidelines. Got to be some rules. You can't be flirting. You can't be flirting.
Yeah.
I don't. No. Another one of those. You do it. I do it.
It depends. It depends. The type of flirting. I mean, there's different levels of flirting too.
Pull that mic to you. I can barely hear you.
Oh, I moved back.
Hey, there you go.
I didn't vibrate the table.
You can move the mic. You can move the microphone.
Yeah, there you go. I'll move it.
Kleen, you got to talk.
There you go.
There you go.
I just didn't want to touch the table because it's vibrating the camera.
Kleen's over there jacking this camera off.
Well, I'm barely. I don't even think I'm hitting it that hard. Like normally, I hit harder than that.
We'll mount this. Kleen, we're gonna mount that camera.
We're gonna mount it. Mount it.
Indulging in flirting is actually good for you, according to this article. Flirting can be defined as engaging in someone for amorous intent or just playfully or amusement. You might flirt via text with emojis or inside jokes. No, sorry, nope.
No emojis for kid.
Health benefits, boost self-esteem and confidence. Guess what? My ego's so fucking huge. I don't need to boost my fucking self-esteem or confidence, okay? There's nobody who loves me more than fucking me right now. Okay, sorry, guys. What's the second thing this thing says? Reduces stress. Really? Kleen, does it reduce stress when you're fucking sexting?
I don't know. Well, yeah, you're usually jerking off while you're sexting, aren't you?
How are you doing that? You got your thumbs? You got extra thumbs and shit?
I don't need two hands of tight.
No, Kleen, you have like a flesh bot mounted to your desk, and you're just like, you're texting, you're just fucking humping while you're texting.
No, you get the robotic one, so you're even lazier.
Oh, yeah. According to this, people appreciated casual flirting at work with their colleagues. It took the form of light flirtation, banter among peers. Flirting, in fact, relieved their stress on the job. Yeah, I can agree on that, I guess. This is why it's, like you said, the only place you can expect to find anybody these days with the people socially distancing or not being around each other is at the damn, on your Zoom calls and your dick's out jacking it.
And, check on our online store and look for the Goin Deep Stroke Your Cock 5000 that we have on there.
We do?
Yeah.
When did we add this on there?
Oh, we're putting it on there, aren't we? Aren't we coming?
It is. It's gonna be my coffee cup with filled with load.
Loading loads a lot.
You can take it to the sperm bank and get 37 cents for it. That's how much they.
You should have a cup that says sperm donor on there.
Sperm donor. The kid, this is Goin Deep Show. We just killed 20 minutes of your day. I don't know what the fuck we talked about in any of that, but it was fun regardless. Mr. Kleen and I enjoy hanging out with each other, and that's all that matters. You guys can go fuck yourselves, okay? If we brought any entertainment level to your life, that's cool. If not, we just killed 20 minutes.
And if you're super hot, record it if you're fucking yourself.
Anyway, don't get married. That's the overall message of anything. You can be happy without it. Just go be happy, okay? And if you get caught flirting or doing some stupid shit, you deserve it, okay? You stupid piece of shit.
So did you just basically tell people to don't get caught? Is that what it was?
Pretty much. No, not don't get caught. It's don't fucking do it. And then you don't have to worry about getting caught. Kid, this is Goin Deep Show. Chill to the next one.
Bye.